Welcome to Horse Racing Gamer, where champions are made.
YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop 3. Now, I know this is probably a little bit weird because we always stream this game instead of making videos, but you guys decided in the Discord that we would play this game, or that I should play this game, which is cool because I mean I've been wanting to play this game, but I haven't exactly had the ideal time to stream. So yeah, this should be fun. So as far as today's episode, I'm going to be doing as much recording as I can. It's later in the evening. It's the weekend finally. I don't have work, so I can play this game for a little bit. But I will be splitting this episode up into obviously smaller ones. That way you guys have some videos. Otherwise, you only have one video for like the next week, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So yeah. So is it a new? I think it's a new year. Yeah, it's a new year. So. Did I say I was going to retire Wings of War? Now this is obviously the time when live streaming comes into play. Now her turf rating's definitely dropping. Her GR rank is only 170. She's got 16 wins. Let's check out her stats. She's Hall of Fame bound. No, she's already in the Hall of Fame, right? Oops, I always go to the wrong thing. This one's the only G1 win she has, but actually... Let's check if she is in the Hall of Fame first. That would probably make more sense. So, of course, Frugal Lark, Thunder Jam, Stardust King, Warframe, Storm Lark, Sweet Delight. And that's it. Okay, so she's not in the Hall of Fame yet. Obviously, she's not because I'd have to retire her. Let me send me G1 when she has. Does she have any titles? Okay, all-rounder heroine of USA. So she's got 2. Looking at my spreadsheet here, says she needs one more G1. Wait, I don't really know what else I need to get with her, honestly. It says one more win at 8. Oh, for the best miler, right? So I guess we're gonna keep racing her. I mean, I still think she's good enough to win. So we'll do that. As always, appreciate the love and support on the channel. Within a couple of days of this video being uploaded, I should have the tutorial and introduction video of the new Gallop Racer series we will be doing on this channel. I'm not going to share any of the details now because I want you guys to obviously, you know, experience that in the video. So that'll be coming out soon, very, very soon. I already have it recorded. I just need to edit and upload it, so it's already done. I mean, what's her dirt rating? 43 speed on the dirt. Okay, so dirt's like not even an option. Ugh. I don't know what to do with Wings of War. I mean, I'm just gonna have to run her in grade 3s, but she's gonna be carrying handicaps. Unbelievably ridiculous handicaps. Like, the only way she won't have a handicap is if I run her on the dirt. And even in an open, she still carries one. And like, all of her races, except for this one. My gosh, you know what? Bad idea. Just 43 speed, like she's not gonna be able to compete. I might just have to give her a really long layoff. Like, I don't want to do that, but I feel like that's the only option we have. But there's like no 8 furlong races for her to run until June. She's not gonna be happy about that, but I mean, what can I do? So. Hellbilly, he's got 8 wins, so I think I'm finally coming into form with him. He's pretty much almost at his peak. I don't know how many grade 1s he has. Good speed horse we got here. Hellbilly runs 7 to 12. Actually, yeah, I need to figure out where everybody is at with their G1s, because if I'm just putting them in random races and I could be missing out on titles, that obviously is not smart. So Hellbilly, you, sir, have... yeah, I forgot, this game doesn't actually tell you how many G1s they have, which is a bit annoying. He does have Entertainer as a title, though. I forgot we got him that, so that's good to know. So Mile Champ, it's 1 title, I mean 1 G1. Is that really it? I feel like maybe I said I wasn't going to focus on G1s with him until he was at his peak. He only has 1 G1, like what? Okay. Deep Wonder. I just picked this horse up, right? This isn't a horse I created, so This horse 9-13, pretty strong. I mean, good speed and stamina on the turf, so I think this will be a good sire to obviously use. And he'll be at his peak this year. Now he's got 4 wins out of 7 lifetime starts. No grade 1 wins. Oh no, 1 grade 1 win at 10 furlongs. Okay. Gonna have to tighten this. I apologize. My recording literally just cut off in the middle of nowhere. I just realized editing my spreadsheet while recording because of my hotkeys is going to be a little bit of a pain, so I'm just going to have to wing it. I'll do my best to memorize what their G1s are at. I have my notebook and paper, so... Deep Wonder, he's got 1 G1 win, I think, what is that, 8 furlongs again? Yeah, no, 10 furlongs, the Azalea Cup, so... That's really it. I mean, we still have quite a bit to do with these horses. I know we still have a couple as well to breed this year. We have Desert Diver, who I still don't know who to breed him with yet. Diamond Dust is still sitting there. Sedate Win. Like, none of the girls like Desert Diver. I think we tried all 3 of them. Really disappointing how this line kind of got muddied. Like, this is the Cosmosis line, and that freaking fool, that sire that we got, I can't even, what, Whirlwind? Am I thinking? Or, no, not Whirlwind. I can't remember which horse, but one of them that we got for free without me even having to race them. It didn't do well. Like, I don't want the game to give me those horses if they're going to give me average, like, you know, created horses at the end of the day. Now, Sedated Win. We didn't race her a lot. She had a very quick peak. But I love her high socks, obviously. Black and Ruby, she's got some decent stats there for the turf. I mean, she's very consistent, so we have to breed her with a horse with very similar stats, if not better. Then I think we can get a really strong superstar. Diamond Dust, I just don't know what to do with, honestly. Like, she also, I think, needs a stronger sire in the stamina category. Like I said, none of the girls like Desert Diver for whatever reason. Like, his stamina and speed are good for the turf, and he's got good stats. Only 10 wins, though, with a light late growth type, so... I really don't know what I'm going to do for breeding, but let's get into a race, finally. So, Billy, I don't even know what I'm doing with you, my guy, so... I'm just going to go ahead and toss you into a... Actually, you know what? You know, we'll toss him into this dirt. G3. Deep Wonder. You go 9-13 on the turf. On the turf. We're going to put you in a grade 2. That'll be a good test for you. The America JC. I don't think there's any difference between these two. Okay, I'll have a handicap there. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think this America JC is a higher staked race anyways. So let's go racing for the first time in this episode. So I apologize for the little housekeeping, but you guys know how I do these videos. So How Billy's going to be up for us first today. Recording this as of July 16th. No idea when this video should be uploaded. Probably the 17th, I would imagine. Maybe the 16th, but I doubt it. Probably the 17th. I don't even know what episode this is, but it's fine. And he's carrying a handicap, but still the favorite in this grade 3, as he should be. Alright, so, see how Billy does for us here. Like that. Alright, here we go. I haven't played this game since the last live stream, but I mean, this is not a game to me that takes a long time to adjust to. I think 2003 and 2004, depending on how long you go without playing them, they may take a couple of races to kind of get your rhythm back, but this game, it's not really that point. Okay, Desert Diver, we're gonna get to the front here, but this is not where we want to be. He really wants to be third. He's not. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Now, don't bump me, whoever you are, to the inside there. So we're just gonna chill. We're gonna let the AI kind of burn themselves out here. He's got plenty of stamina. Now we're gonna go, and Desert Diver should be gone. Yeah, he's gone. This horse is keeping up with us, a 6, but I think Desert Diver's pulling away. And it should at least be a length and a half win, maybe even 2 lengths in the end. Solid G3 to open up the video today for Desert Diver. Now, did I say he has a G1 or he doesn't have any? I think he has one. I just can't remember the distance, so I'll check yours. Good stuff for Desert Diver. Let's go. Or, excuse me, Desert Diver. Hellbilly. Desert Diver, I was talking about when it comes to breeding, because, like, I remember in the last live stream, we tried breeding him with all the other brood mares a dozen times, and none of it worked. That's why I don't like redoing breeding, because sometimes I just feel like it's just not going to work regardless of what horses you use. You're just going to have to find a better horse, or just accept that, you know, maybe some horses just aren't good sires or brood mares. Like, we wasted so much time. Like, I hate doing that in this game. Like, I don't make a habit at all, which most of you guys know. And it's not going to become a habit, because it's unenjoyable. Now, Sweet Storm. She is 4 for 4 right now. She won the Philly Cup. She's looking really good. From Sweet Delight out of Storm Lark, I think. All right. It's late, so I'm going to be saying things all over the place. From Storm Lark out of Sweet Delight, if I can speak correctly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is what happens when you record Gallop Racer past midnight. But you guys have been on this channel, most of you for long enough, so you're aware of this. Anybody that's like, what is this guy saying? Like, catch up, you know what I mean? Because this is just how it is all the time. So if you're surprised, that proves you have a long way to go. Got through go Azalea Cup. That's a perfect test for Sweet Storm. Fast Navy, he's 3 for 3. 9 to 15 furlongs. He finally got him. He won the Colt Cup. Get some endurance running for him. So he runs, so I guess a 9 to 15. There's nothing good for a while, so I'm probably just going to toss him in a grade 3. Just keep it simple. Alright, so everybody's kind of lined up here. Now, I do want to check, like I said, to see if Hellbilly's actually won a grade 1 yet. I'm positive he has, I just can't remember which one, or what the distance was. Okay, the mile champ. Yeah, second and a couple others, but nothing too special. So that was 8 furlongs. I'm gonna say G1. That's 8. To write it in my notes. Like I said, if I try to do my spreadsheet, it's just not. It's gonna make things difficult. Like, I usually obviously live stream this, so I'm not recording, but like I said, my hotkeys will like discontinue my recording, and I'll have to restart it every time, and that will just become annoying. So Fast Navy's up. Not the favorite. Cuddly D. Really? Why do I feel like in my game they're always giving the favorites to horses that, like, I actually beat pretty frequently? Not all the time, but I usually beat the favorites more often than not. Like, if I'm on a really good horse, but then there's another decent to good horse in the race, they'll always give that horse the favoritism, even if I beat that horse like 5 times in a row.
Ready?
It's like, okay, just have no faith in me. That's fine. It's okay. I don't need that necessarily. It's a nice, sure, but I mean, if people aren't going to have faith in you, sometimes you just have to do your thing and prove them wrong anyways, right? Because then they can't ignore you, or they'll just continue to make up things and try to take away from your success. Which is also very possible. You know what I mean? Anyways, don't worry, I will not get in the habit of saying that. I think I said it 3 times in like the last 2004 video, so that wasn't terrible. I definitely slipped up a bit. Like, I've said it so much that I don't want to say it anymore at all. But like, I'm human, I know it's just gonna come out because I'm probably routinely used to saying it. Also, I mean, it's not a big field. Like, I might be able to keep Fast Navy here on the inside, but it depends if they, yeah, I was just saying, I got 2 free up pretty nicely. Alright, we're gonna get Fast Navy going now. And we'll save the whip. Okay, there's Cuddly D, but no, Fast Navy, I can't tell if that horse is blocked or, well, that horse was blocked, but they weren't making that much progress anyways, honestly. Now, they've been completely blocked, but like, Cuddly D was not even making that much progress. We were definitely catching that horse, so that's what I mean, like, giving favoritism to Cuddly D. Yes, the horse got blocked, but like, we were, before the horse even got blocked, we were already moving closer towards Cuddly D. You know what I mean? There it goes again, but I'm saying that to say, that's my second time, so 2 counters, but I'm trying to say that, like, that horse was not moving faster than us even before it got blocked there by whomever. It finished second to last. Probably the 9 horse or 5 horse that blocked it, Wild Army, but I don't think that horse what's going to beat us. I mean, Fast Navy's one of the best horses in this game. Yeah, like I said, Gallop Racer is so strange, man. Sometimes it really is. At least for me. I think other people have much better luck. The game just seems to like not want to give me any credit, and that's fine. But that's a good win. 2 for 2 so far on G3, so that's what we need for our boys. Those wins matter, man. They matter. Like, I have to remind people even sometimes, because I'll, you know, obviously get comments or something in the Discord where somebody's feeling kind of like bummed out about not winning a G1, and we all go through that, right? Where there's a G1 we think we should have won and we didn't. We blew it, or something bad happened, we got blocked, whatever, that happens. But like, the focus shouldn't always just be grade 1s, especially if you have horses you're still trying to figure out. Run them in the grade 3s, run them in the grade 2s, even in open. Stack wins, man. Stack wins. Build consistency. That's what's important. And then you head into the grade 1s and like you know exactly what you need to do. Now, special pool, speed and stamina are both nice, and we don't really have any horses with like bad speed or stamina. She's got 19 starts with 11 wins, so I think she's doing well enough. I mean, she's on the decline now, so she runs 8 to 13. Get her in this grade 2, just because, like, as always, the beginning of the year sucks. There's just never any good races. Never any good grade 1s, I should say. They're decent races to kind of get you ready for the year, which I think is what they really are. I'm going to call them prep races, even though that's not probably what the game would actually categorize them as, but how many grade 1s do you have? So you got a Sprinters Cup at 7, and, like, that's literally it. Here I am thinking, like, my horses have way more G1 wins than they do, and it's like, no, everybody's, like, struggling. Like, nobody's even close to a title right now, except for probably Wings of War. Everybody else is, like, struggling. Alright, Deep Wonder's up in the America JC2. Claire Soul's here. I mean, seriously, do they really think Claire Soul's better than Deep Wonder? And Claire Soul's not a bad horse. Like, as usual, these horses aren't bad that we're going up against, but it's like, are they really that strong to be considered the favorite or co-favorite with us? I don't think so. I really don't. As long as I run my race right, I feel like I can get the wins. So it's, like I said, typical Gallop Racer, right? Not showing me any love. Anyways, American JC, big grade 2. I like this race a lot. Like, this is a grade 2 in this game I've actually come to really enjoy. Like some of the other grade 1s, because this is a pretty big grade 2. You always usually run up against decent competition. And it's just a fun race in general, honestly. Like I said, I really appreciate some of the value that Tecmo put into the grade 2 and grade 3 races, because like they still matter at the end of the day. Like, we've had horses on this channel in different games have success, win awards, you know, based off of running in those grade 3s and those grade 2s. They're so important, man. I just feel like sometimes the focus just always seems to be on the grade 1s. Don't get me wrong, obviously, those are the pinnacle. That's the threshold you want to reach, but sometimes, especially with horses with a later growth type, they're not going to be at their best from the start naturally. Like, you have to grind out those lower class races. Like, try to find some that you genuinely enjoy, because like I said, they do matter, man. You will get some tough fields with some really stacked horses, and you're like, well, this is just a grade 2. Why are all these good horses in this race? Alright, let's go. Did I get started too late? No, I think we're fine, actually. Is that the favorite who we're catching? Come on, Deep. Push in, man. Oh, I need a spurt, bro. I need a spurt. Ah. That's my fault. TJ Friday, that's a good horse. I mean, we've had a battle with that horse quite a bit. Thought Deep Wonder had faster closing speed. Not even close. We finished in second? Yeah, we got a clear second. So did we actually lose to the favorite? And to me, it's just like the favorite was able to just stay in front because Deep Wonder doesn't have crazy closing speed. Yeah, Claire Soul won. Okay, hats off. But like, it wasn't like that horse blew us away. Like, if I had a horse with better closing speed, we would have definitely beaten him. But that's fine. I'm not making excuses. It's just like, I don't think that horse gave such a performance that it was like defeating us in such a way. It's just, I got started way too late. I should have started at least supposed to have a furlong earlier. We would have definitely got him. So it's fine. Second place for Deep Wonder. Special pulls up. She's carrying a handicap here. Garden Creek is the favorite. I don't even really recall seeing this horse that often. Night Breeze is here in this field, and she is basically the long shot. Special pull. Closer. actual closer. So, see what she does for us. Yeah, really excited for the new Gallop Racer series. It's going to be really fun. Can't wait to obviously participate in it with you guys. I can't wait to start doing it. I plan on making it a series that we usually do via live streams. Of course, if I'm really busy and I can't live stream, then obviously I will, you know, do video here and there, like how I'm doing it now, just without live streaming. But I would like for that to be a live stream series for sure. So, like I said, it's gonna be very fun, very chill, casual type of series that'll have seasons. So, like anybody that takes this game too seriously, it's not gonna be the series for you. I've dealt with that before, you know. I've had other channels where I've created tournaments and series, and most people understood the rules. They understood that it wasn't supposed to be super serious, just very fun, good competition. But you always have those couple of people that just like don't understand how to have fun without making everything over the top, you know, and just like taking it way too far and just being so competitive to the point where like it just annoys everybody else, because it's like everybody else is just trying to have fun, but you have that one person that's trying to like prove how good they are or whatever at a game, and it's like in reality, you know, unless you're, I guess, some big YouTuber or Twitch streamer, like nobody really cares. You have nothing to prove. Now, deep closing speed, special pull here. Now, this is the speed I thought Deep Wonder was gonna have, you know, but it didn't happen. But I'm not complaining, because special pull, she's showing why she's essentially 12 wins for 20 starts, which is a pretty decent record. So she gets that win, and that grade 2 will take it. Those wins matter, man. They really do. What I want to start doing is paying attention more to my horse's GR rank to actually see like how much, or how little I should say, they increase or decrease based off of G2 and G3 wins. Like I know they jump quite a bit once you're winning G1s consistently, and especially winning by a lot of lanes, but I need to be more mindful of the G2s as well. So three wins here today out of our 4 starts so far, so that's good. Consistency is key, man. That's what you want in these games. I was going to check Deep Wonder. I don't think he's won a grade 1 yet. I could be wrong, but... Okay, so Azalea Cup, so that's 10 furlongs for him. Yeah, it's like everybody just has like a single grade 1 to their name. There's like no double-digit grade. There's no double-digit grade 1 winners. There's nobody that at least has won 2. And I'm being funny. I'm pretty sure Sweets has she's only won a single one, a Philly Cup, which makes sense. She was only 2 years old. Honor Club. I don't think that dude is winning a lot. Hell, Billy's only got one at 8 furlongs. Fascinating. Special Pool. Do you have any? Okay, so you won the Sprinters Cup at 7. I don't remember if she won anything before that, so I'm just going to leave it at the Sprinters Cup. Alright, so yeah, we have a lot of work to do, honestly. Like, nobody's won much of anything, really. Modern Club. Okay, I got him for his stamina. I was going to say, what did I get him for? Because I just couldn't remember, but now seeing his stamina pop up, I mean, that makes sense. That speed on the dirt is abysmal, and the speed on the turf is not ideal. We've had such fast horses. He's already on the decline? Wow, 7 wins and 14 starts. Clearly, I bought him for stamina. Which, I mean, that's cool. I mean, you gotta think about where Wings of War came from. I mean, that line is this pure stamina-based line, and I mean, she was essentially created from a father and I think a mother that were decent, I mean above average for stamina, and then the parents were like above average, but nobody was like crazy great even though they had decent stamina. So like I said, sometimes I notice in this game I get lucky, you know, with getting those horses that are like average, and then you end up making a superstar. I feel like it happens more for me in this game than others. Like I don't feel like it happens for me in 2003 or 2004 as often. Like, I feel like every blue moon will breed 2 average horses together in those series and actually get like a champion. But in this game, I feel like it's a lot easier for me. I don't know if it's the game or if it's just my luck. Hellbilly 7 as well. We're gonna run you in this grade 2. It's perfect for you. And Fast Navy, you're ready to go again. You've only got 1 to your name. 9 to 15, probably that grade 3 unless there's something else coming up. Spring, actually that's perfect. Yep, top 3 Azalea Cup as well, so that's gonna be interesting. I don't know which of, I mean, if both of my boys win, that means they'll both be in the Azalea Cup, but like I can't obviously race with them both. I don't know how it's gonna work. Billy's up again in a grade 2, carrying 13 pounds handicap, but he's still the favorite. This is supposed to be his best year, and Cuddly D. We've beaten that horse one before, we can beat it again. Easily, so. That'll obviously be our goal here for today. Yep. Damn, wow. Billy got out like a rocket, man. Well, we needed that, especially from that wide draw, which the game is always giving me these obnoxiously disgusting, unpleasant to look at draws from the widest post. Like, could you give me something towards the middle? I'm not even going to say the inside. I will be okay with just the middle. Like, I can work with that. But having to come from post position 12 is like, it's not enjoyable, but it's horse racing. Sometimes you don't get the luck of the draw, and that's fine, but it's like, I never get the luck of the draw. Or I don't get it a lot within inside posts. It's always like number 9, number 10, number 11. I feel. I'm always at the bottom half. I feel like if I've watched other people on YouTube play, it's like they usually get like inside the middle draws. Me, it's like middle to outside and more so outside. It really is interesting how we all are playing the same, you know, we're playing the same game, but like I said, it's like some of the games are just programmed differently to do different things. So it's like Tecmo created, you know, they use the same base foundation for a game, but they've added a little bit of RNG in there for like every title that they sold. Hellboy's gonna walk away with this even carrying a 13-pound handicap, but that's no surprise. Horse was coming at the last minute because we got gassed a little bit, but it doesn't matter, we win the race. And it's a grade 2 victory there for Hellbilly. Got close, but I wasn't worried. I knew he was going to tire, and I knew that other horse or somebody was probably going to get close to us. But again, as long as we win, that's all that matters. Fast pace as well. Last 3 furlongs went 38 and 4. Good win for Hellbilly. Okay. Just double checking. Special pulls ready again. Well, I had to get her in a grade 1, honestly. It's like she's got really good closing speed. There's nothing for her to do grade 1. There's just not enough grade 1s at the beginning of the year, and then like I still don't have a horse that can enter the Universal Cup yet again, which is a little bit disappointing. That's outside of my control. I mean, we're still technically rebuilt. I mean, we're still waiting for that next super strong crop of horses to come in, which I think will be possibly this year, but like I don't feel like anybody's really ready to retire except for Wings of War and Modern Club, and Modern Club is so average. So Sweet Storm, though, I mean, she just started, so we're good with her. We have Fast Navy. We know these two are going to do extremely well for us, and I might breed them together, to be honest. I think you take the speed of, and she also has good stamina, at least 76, I think. You take the speed and the 76 stamina rating of Sweet Storm, you breed her with Fast Navy. I think that could be quite nice. And Wings of War, she is not happy. It's going to be our last race. If she doesn't win that, I'll retire her. She'll only have 2 titles, but her father had 1 title, but I think just 6 wins out of 22 starts, and she has done 3 times as better as him. So I'm not upset at all with Wings of War. She's been a joy. Anyways, Modern Club, we're the favorite in this G3. Like, outside of his stamina, like sometimes I'll buy horses that when I come back to a game, I realize like they're not as good as I initially thought, or at least, you know, I'm just like, why did I waste resources on that horse just for like one particular category if I didn't absolutely need it? Like, we have plenty of horses with like good stamina now, at least. Like if I run a horse wrong and they tire out, that's my fault. But I don't have to usually worry about like anybody now just completely tiring in a race. Like, that's not much of a thing anymore. So here for Modern Club, like, yeah, he's got good stamina, but it's like, I don't even think it's in the 90s. And his other stats are like super, super average, so yeah, sometimes I just wonder what I'm thinking when I make those purchases. Maybe, it could be times I'm distracted too. Like, our live streams are always so fun, and I'm not going to say like chaotic in a bad way, just like we're always just kind of obviously goofing around. And obviously, you know, sometimes I get lost in those conversations, so I feel like sometimes I do things in these games and I'm not really thinking them through just because like I'm distracted with other things. Because again, this game is just to decompress. This is fun for me. Like, I don't, Gallop Racer is like not a, it's not something that's serious for me. As much as I love to play it and do interactive things with it, it's a game to have fun with and to decompress and to enjoy with you guys. So I just know, I mean, if I get distracted, I get distracted. It's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal. Easy win there for Modern Club. Like, other games that I have to pay way more attention to and that are like, I think more attention driven, as far as like you have to pay attention, you can't be distracted, or you know you're going to have a bad result or outcome. I don't feel like Gallop Racer is that game for the most part. Like, yes, being distracted can mess you up, but I mean, you can doze off, you can kind of zone out for this game. I've done it plenty of times in 2004, and we've won big G1s by, you know, half a dozen lengths. So, you know, and it's like, you don't need to be super glued into this game to win. Like, that's not like, if you're doing that, I think you're trying a little bit too hard, but to each their own. I'm not going to tell people how to play games, I never would, but for me at least, this game is just chill and have fun. Chill and have fun. Be happy when we can finally get into grade 1. It's just grade 3s and grade 2s, which I'm okay with, but like I said, a lot of these horses need way more grade 1s. Sweet Storm, she's only one of 2 fillies here in this Tampa G2 race, going 10 furlongs, and she should be the favorite. She's going to pay $1 to win. Crazy Winner's the next second favorite. Not even worried about that horse remotely, but we'll go ahead and take a look at him. Yeah, decent horse, but again, not worried. Sweet Storm. I cannot mess up this Storm Lark pedigree, Thunder Jam pedigree, Frugal Lark pedigree. This family is so strong for the speed, man, and now we finally got stamina in the mix. So this family I have to take seriously and protect at all costs. So, like I said, Sweet Storm and Fast Navy, I think I'll breed those two together. As long as Fast Navy, I think, overachieves. I don't want Fast Navy to do just normal stuff. Like, I really want him to go above the bar. So if he doesn't do that, then breeding him with Sweet Storm, I'm probably not going to do. Like, I definitely want to breed her with like a super sire that's just as good as her. So whatever she does, Fast Navy's going to have to match it. And in his defense, he's doing that now. Both of them are undefeated as we speak. She's undefeated right now, and so is Fast Navy. So how long that's going to go, I'm not sure. It would be awesome for one of them to remain undefeated. And I think with Sweet Storm, it's possible, since her pedigree is so strong, man. It's Frugal, Thunder, and from Thunder were 2 other speedsters, Wings, Light, or somebody else. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, she's 4th or 5th generation. I just kind of have a brain fog. But she's not 3rd generation at all. So like the pedigree is getting deeper, you know. All right. Like this is easy. It's a freaking cakewalk. And even if she's running out of stamina, like the other horses don't even have the stamina to keep up. Like, they're tiring way before she tires, and that's why she'll always still be able to hold on. Going for the record, but nah, she needs a little bit more. Still, easy grade 2 win there for Sweet Storm as she stays undefeated. The filly sweeping the nation here with her domination. And like I said, the good thing is she has the stamina now that like Storm Lark and Thunder Jam didn't have. So she's got their speed basically in her DNA and her genetics, on top of more stamina now from her mother, essentially. She's got the speed of, you know, the really fast boys we've had, and now she's got the stamina of her mother, Sweet Delight, who came from Deep Delight and Scabbit. Sweet Delight actually turned out better than I thought, because Deep Delight I never raced, and Scabbit we did okay with, but she actually, Sweet Delight came out, well, like, she didn't lose a lot of races, and she won a lot, so Special pulls up again in a grade 2. Only 5-year-old mare on this field. There's a 5-year-old horse here, Sly Fly. And go figure, us and Sly Fly are the favorites, the 2 oldest horses in the field. Alright, well, this could go either way. But, we haven't lost a whole lot with Special Pull. Like, she's a really good closer for me, so I don't expect that to happen. This is a race I need to pay more attention than I usually do. Make sure I get the dub and keep Special Light, or excuse me, Special Pull on her way. Now, Special Light's actually not a bad name for a horse. Me goofing around, saying that accidentally. It's like, oh. Okay, now who's behind me? Like, bro, move. I don't want to be 10 lengths off the leaders. My gosh. Okay, I don't know if the inside's going to free up. I feel like they're a little bit boxed and stacked in there, so I'm going to keep Special Pull out here. It's only because of my leg type that I have to keep her back here. She really wants to be like 2 lengths off of that field, that pack, like the nearest horse. If I try to get her within a lane, she's like, no, this is too close. So she's like a deep, deep closer. She really just wants to run her own race and not have to just worry about anybody. I'm going to have to get her started now because we're coming from a ways back. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Let's rock and roll. I love deep closing speed, but that is Sly Fly, isn't it? Yep, that's the Sly Fly. Sly Fly got us. I said it could go either way. I didn't say this was a sure win. Sly Fly is a pretty fast closer, too, so hats off, man. Hats off. Hats off to that horse, and that was a good race. It was a really good race. Special Pull did the best she could, but Sly Fly clearly just a step ahead of us. Certainly, I could have gotten her going sooner, maybe to keep that edge, but I think Sly Fly might still be a little bit faster, obviously, and that's fine. So, I'll take that. I have no complaints. Good effort there from my girl. She fought strong. That's the main thing. My horses fight strong to the end. Like, I'm not disappointed if they're not winning, because, like, I just like seeing them fight and show heart. Like, I'm realistic. I'm not gonna be that person that, like, punishes my horses or whomever for winning. Like, it's such a toxic mindset to have. I don't care if it's productive or not. It's just toxic, man. It's like some form of, like, abuse, and then being like, well, I'm getting results, that all that matters. Like, no, that shouldn't be okay. Especially when it comes to treating people or animals. Like, that should not be the rationalization for it. That's just me, though. Deep Wonder's up. G2, that's all it's been. Favorite. Oh, I can't wait to get into the G1s. I don't want this to, I guess, be a G2 episode. I don't know if you guys would like that as much. We at least need to get into 2 G1s. How about that? I'm not going to just end this with none.
Ready?
Like I said, I'm recording several episodes, so I don't want these to be too long. Like, it's not going to be 3 hours or 2 hours. The max it'll reach is like 1 hour tops. So I think we're probably 40 minutes in, 45 minutes. I'm not really keeping track, but I'm sure we still probably have another 15 or 20 minutes till an hour. Hopefully I'm not too far off, but I guess when I watch this back, I'll see. Anyways, I was gonna say something about slipped my mind. So yeah, just roll. This game is always gonna be special to me, just because it's the first. I mean, it's the game that got me into Gallop Racer as a whole, and just as a kid playing this game. Even though I clearly didn't understand half of what I know now, not even 80%, I still enjoyed it so much, you know, because it was a horse racing video game. It's not like there were horse racing video games everywhere. But Deep Wonder, come on, bro. We gotta kick in right now, man. Kick in, brother. Who is still beating us out there? That's the second race, actually, I've dropped with him, so he doesn't have any closing speed, really. That's a bit of a bummer. You guys know how I am about my closers. I like fast horses that can close the gaps, man. It's the same thing, though. I mean, how much... I guess I have to look at his stats. I'm sure there's a stat that I'm ignoring that is explaining why I'm finishing second and not first, because I'm expecting him to have his closing speed, and it's like, he clearly doesn't, so... Eric, like, you gotta get him going way sooner. Now, we're making money to just have it be taken away for our horses, like, stable fees, and then we're making that same money again. I gotta start doing better, but again, there's no grade 1s, like, I'm stuck. So Deep Wonder. Your braking, that doesn't affect it. Your incline is great, so that's not a problem. Your temper and your guts are solid. Your spurt is fast? I don't believe that at all. If anything, your spurt seems a bit slow. He's a solid horse. He doesn't have any bad stats. Why do I feel like he's just not closing well enough? So strange. I think I still need to get him started a little bit sooner, though, for sure, but... 16 furlongs? You know what? I mean, Modern Club, you run 10 to 15, I might as well. Like, I'm not doing anything else with you. Horse shop. I know I haven't looked in a couple months, but, like, I'm not buying anybody. We don't have the money for that. And nobody has even popped up in here that I want anymore. Like, I want to continue to keep breeding in-house. You guys know how I am about that. It's not that I won't buy a good horse if I see it, but... I'm very picky about the horses I want to buy now. Sometimes I buy horses that don't turn out to do as well as I thought, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still very selective. And like I said, I like breeding in-house. I like creating awesome horses from our created ones. That's the appeal for Gallop Racer for me, personally. I think maybe some people that play this game may prefer to use the in-game horses that are available once you buy them and then build off of that, which obviously that makes sense, that's smart, but I'm saying I prefer to breed with my own horses more than breeding with the game's horses. So if there are 20 horses total to use from a pool, I would rather use more than 10 of those horses in-house than the opposite. You know, I don't want to use like 15 in-game horses and only maybe half a dozen of mine. Like, I would much rather use a majority of my own horses for breeding and then occasionally pick up a really strong in-game horse to, you know, help some aspect of a pedigree or maybe even start a new one. But I mean, Diamond Dust, she's got to get a really good partner because she's still connected to Cosmosis, so I still want to keep that alive. Diamond Dust definitely underachieved, and the breeding that we did with her hurt. And we got, I swear we got a horse that like we couldn't race with her, but maybe not. It's been a while. Okay, why is he in the yellow? He's Fast Navy, dude. He's a distance horse. Look at this speed. Like, this is what I expect Deep Wonder to do, but I know Deep Wonder is not Fast Navy. But golly, are we even going to catch the favorite? Oh, we're closing. We're closing. Our favorite's tiring. Come on, Fast Navy. No. Ah, man. I messed that up. That's on me. Gosh darn it. That was winnable. We were supposed to win that race, but I was way too far back. Gotta be a little bit more tentative than that, Eric, because if you race that far back, yeah, it's gonna be hard for a lot of these horses to close the gap. The only ones that won't struggle with those gaps are like the Stormlarks, the Thunderjams, the sprinters we've had. And we lost to Corley Lark. Corley Lark is also like one of the best like domestic G1 horses in this game. Not special, but Corley Lark is very strong, so no worries. Modern Club's up. Old Page is a favorite. I don't really care. Like I said, I'm just curious. Like, I wish I could go back, and I know I can, but it's just like I'm figuring that out. It's not that deep, honestly. Clearly, I probably bought Modern Club for stamina. I'm just curious, like, why in the moment I thought his stamina was worth buying him for. Because again, I feel like we have horses with better stamina than him currently, but maybe I just wanted an extra sire with good stamina because we have 3 broodmares right now in the barn and only 1 sire, so we definitely need more sires to use for breeding, for sure. And I'm like, knowing me, that's probably what I was thinking. It's just like now I'm just looking at it, I'm just like, I could have been patient, really. I guess that's when I'm a little disappointed in myself. I could have been patient and waited for, you know, the cult to come along with like the ideal high stamina, somewhere in the 90s. This guy doesn't have 90 stamina. So, I wish, I guess I would have been more patient, that's all I'm saying. I don't think he'll be a bad buy. He's not achieved anything great, but I'm looking at his stats more so than his track record. Sometimes I'll do that with breeding. Sometimes I'll buy horses because I think they're going to win a lot for us. Like a Crimson Art, a Vivid Legend, the go-tos I usually always do. And sometimes, I mean, about that horse. And then sometimes I'll buy a horse, I guess, like this guy, where it's like, okay, I don't expect him to win a crap ton, but I think his stats will be good to carry through for breeding. And sometimes we do get successful lines doing that. So I really breed in 2 ways. I don't do the exact same thing. Clearly. anybody that's been watching me for a couple of months now, at least closer to half a year at this point. If you've been watching me at least for half a year or longer, then you're aware that's how I play this game. I have two methods of breeding I usually like to do: stats and actual track performance. Sometimes with a horse, it's like, okay, you know, your track performance just is going to be a struggle. So, you know, we'll focus on just using you for your stats. Now, Modern Club's not the favorite, so I don't know if we're going to get this win, and I feel like the favorite is right next to us. We're battling head-to-head, and Odd Page is pulling away. Oh. You know what? Hats off to Modern Club. This dude fought the whole way. And you guys know how I feel about horses that fight. I'll take it. He fought all the way. So that's 4 second-place finishes in a row. Okay, I need like a win. We need a win. He didn't give up. He didn't give up. If he started to drop back, and it's like, okay, he's clearly outclassed. Old Page just got the jump on us a little bit, and I think that horse obviously is still stronger. That's what I'm saying. Like, we still need stronger horses. Like Fast Navy, I messed his race up. Sweet Storm, she's still really strong. Hellbilly is strong, obviously. I haven't dropped any of his. Now that he's at his peak, he's one of the best horses in this game as well. I make money just for it to go away. I've made $4,000 over the course of like 4 months so far. We're doing big things there, right? We are going to get to breeding here soon. Did I mean to come back here? Oh, yeah, special pull. Alright. Line 13. Are there any G1s for you? Yeah, my girl. King Cup Spring. What's your stam? 81? I mean, she probably could run that. But who else is here? Sweet Storm. You're 5 for 5, 6 for 12. Technically, you would be better off in that if you could. But you can also run in the Cherry Cup. You can also run in the Cambridge Oaks. We need the Cambridge Oaks. I think I'm going to put her in that. It's a big G1 international for her. Yeah, she needs that. So we're going to put you in that. Fast Navy, you're still recovering. That's fine. So, special pull. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put her in the King Cup. I think she has stamina to handle that if I run her right. She needs that test, and we need some G1s. We got to start kicking in with those. So, let's get it done, shall we? Let's get it done. Oh, this music is so retro, like 90s Japanese games, which I love it. That's what makes it special. Anyways, I blaze up in the G2 again. Paying under $1, man. Like, there's nobody close to this dude. Old Page is in this field, but see, that horse is going to be basically paying close to $6 for a win. So we're the heavy favorite. So if people are betting on us in this race, they're not winning anything. Probably losing money. They have to, yeah, they're actually losing money, especially being under $1. We win. They're not gaining much of anything, regardless. It's like they'll win their money back, but not as much. Regardless. That's such a waste. Only way it would be worth it, like no win wager would be worth it on this dude. No win, no show, no place. You bet this dude in an exotic, and then maybe you can get some cash. Didn't mean to bump that horse. It's my fault. Okay, steady out. Alright. Yeah. Now, if you play this dude in an exotic like a trifecta, exacta, superfecta, maybe even a pick 5 or pick 3, something that's exotic that's not just a straight wager with it, you know, win, play, show, and one horse, then, despite his odds, I think you could still win something. Just because it depends on who finishes second, third, or maybe fourth. That can kind of bump that ticket up a little bit. Regardless, I'm sick of seeing Inkjet. Like, I love that horse, but like, it never does anything against me in this game. So it's just like seeing it all the time running against us, and like, you know, see already disappearing out of the left side, and then there, you know, Inkjet's already out of the left side of the screen. Like, always there with us for a little bit, but then absolutely gets smoked. And Hellbilly, Sprinter. I'm excited to see what Hellbilly can provide for us here as a sire, because he's really fast. He has the running style, and obviously the leg type that I'm okay with. I'm okay with Proceeders if they can have speed like that, for sure. That reminds me of Perfect Art, you know, from Gallop Racer 2003. He reminds me of her in a way. Very good proceeder that can have explosive speed and really take off and beat the field by three lanes up to half a dozen or more. Usually between that 3 and 6 length spot, which is nice. I mean, I don't think the average horse, at least here in America, is winning all of their races by a minimum of 3 races, even if they're extremely good. A lot of times those horses will still have races that are close within a length, a neck, whatever. So that's good stuff for me. Okay, Deep Wonder. 9 to 13. It's supposed to be his best year, so we got to start kicking in with him. Good incline though. His speed is not great for the dirt, but I mean, I'm not focusing on that. So 9 to 13. It's like nothing good for you, my dude. It's Dolphin G2. I feel like that's too far away, but I mean, that's all I really need to do with you. There's nothing else I want to put him in. There's no grade 1s available for him anyway. So let's go ahead and get... Well, we'll get the races done here for the end of May. That's probably where I'll conclude the video, which means next episode we'll get into breeding. I may have said I wanted to get into it in this episode. Like I said, I don't want this episode to go too long. So make sure you guys have more videos over the course of a couple of days as opposed to just one long one and nothing. King Cup Spring here, Crafty Saints here. That horse is going to be tough to beat. Old Page is here. Crafty Saint, of course, is going to be the favorite. So, Vivid Love, we're expected to finish 5th, I think, right outside the money or right on the top of it. So, I want to see how she fights here today. You know, I mean, we've won these type of races before without being the favorite. But Crafty Saint, again, is one of the best domestic G1 horses in this game. So, it's going to be tough to beat, but you guys know me. I do not back down from a good challenge. I want a good race. You know, it means we have to raise the bar, so to speak, ourselves. And if Special Pool finds a way to win this race against those horses and get it done maybe a couple lanes, it could be big for her. She's got the speed, but I got to get her started sooner. That's the thing I really have to be mindful of today. I can't start too late because those horses, they're too strong. They'll stay out in front. Crafty Saint will take advantage of that for sure. And like I said, they're strong enough to stay out in front. Even if you're catching them, they'll be able to hold that lead till the wire. So I cannot afford a slow start today now. Crafty Saint, I forgot the leg type for him. Proceeder or mid? I can't tell. Special Pull, she wants nothing to do with the rest of the field. That's so funny. Like, she wants to race, and she's very fast, and she just doesn't want to be near the other horses. She's one of those girls that just wants to essentially run by herself, really, until it's time to start passing everybody else. But for the majority of the race, she just kind of wants to enjoy herself. You know what? I'm not mad about that. Why are they running 6 wide up here? Oh my, they've been running 6 wide since we've been out the gate. That is so stupid, dude. That's honestly so stupid. We were just talking about it in our Discord, basically less than a day ago from the time I'm recording this video. I think Elite mentioned it. And he's like, you know, why don't you just let when they're running, 6 wide? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, it's fantastic when the AI just wants to run 6 wide the whole way around the track. Like, that's realistic. Like, that doesn't happen in horse racing. And I watch horse racing from all over the world. I don't just watch America. I watch thoroughbreds in Australia, UK, Ireland even, of course Korea, Japan. Like, they do not run 6 wide from the majority of the race. Now, we got to get Special Pool going now because, like I said, we have to beat a couple of horses. Crafty Saint's rolling up on us. The leader's still up there. This is a stamina-based race. We're already 4th. 5th, 6th. Yeah, she's not quite on those horses' levels, unfortunately. And maybe I got her started a tad bit too soon, but that's the thing. Her running as a closer, I don't really have a choice. Like, she's not the fastest horse in the game. Now, if she's like a honeybee, completely different story. I can afford to start her pretty late, and she'll still smoke the rest of the field. But Special Pool is not honeybee, obviously. So that's disappointing, but I really tried my best. I just think she was completely outclassed. Now, Sweet Storm. our best gal here. She's ready. She's got Sly Attack and some other great horses in this field. Black Ruby, Wild Weapon. But she's still the favorite, and she's paying under $1, and it's not even close. Kinky Earth. This is what I mean, man. Sweet Storm's the real deal. Real deal here. This will be the last race of the video. She is the real deal. From Stormlark out of Sweet Delight. She's now got stamina and speed in her. We finally have combined. We really combined two families. Sweet Delight was like second generation, I think, at most. And we know the Stormlark Thunderjam family goes a long way. I think it's 5 generations now, 5 or 6. So this is a really good filly you're looking at here. So let's go ahead and get her this Cambridge Oaks win, which will be her second one. So her first one was the Philly Cup. The fact that she's paying under $1 in this type of race, that just tells you how strong she is, man. Let's freaking go. Okay, not the best start, but she doesn't need it. It's fine. Oh my goodness, these leaders are setting a pretty crazy pace up here. I do not like it, but you know what? It's fine. If they want to run that hard, I guess that's on them. Because they're going to be the ones that are going to have to pay for it at the end of the race. Like, Sweet Storm is going to be fine. Yeah, Wild Weapon, Grave Ransom, Absurd Angel, you guys are just absolutely blitzing it. It's a mile long. I mean, it's a mile, but my gosh. Fast, what did I tell you? Fast pace, 47 and 9. They're rolling up here, man. You're absolutely rolling. Okay, we can wait. We can wait. Now we can punch it. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Sweet. Let's go, Sweet. And she's gone, man. Sweet Storm is gone. Absolutely smoking the field in front of this capacity crowd here. She's going to win like close to half a dozen. It's as easy as it gets. I could have probably gotten a bigger win there with more lanes if I had started her sooner, but I'm like, I mean, she's clear. I'm going to say that's 3 or 4 lanes. That's all she needs. That's all she needs. Confetti falls from the sky, damaging planet Earth and Mother Earth even more, polluting the air. I'm struggling to breathe because of the confetti falling from the sky. Sweet Storm, what a solid gal, right? What a solid gal. I love that we gave her the one shadow roll. 3 lengths like I figured. Black Ruby came in second. Let's go ahead and watch that race. So we did 14 races here today, and outside of that special pool performance I just did a race ago where we finished in 7th, productive day. Very productive day. I'm happy with what we were able to achieve. I mean, like I said, this is technically, I still think this is my strongest series. This or 2003. Like 2004, we're getting there now. So we still have to like have some serious domination. We're definitely getting there in 2004. 2003, I don't have any bad horses. We've had strong lines now for a while in that game, but this game we have some really fast horses, man. Really strong too. Think about Cosmosis, Thunderjam, Stormlark, Sweet Delight, Cosmo Gal from back in the day. We've had some good horses, but she's off to the races and she just digs in, man. She's so much stronger than the rest of these horses. She makes that look easy. Like, look at that stride. She's absolutely gone, man. Sweet Storm. I love this family. These horses are so easy to ride on, and they're a joy to ride on. That's what makes them so fun and special. Yeah, we were absolutely flying, man. Fast-paced the whole freaking way. That's what you get. Sweet Storm gets the dub, and that will be her second G1 win. And it's another one at the miler distance. So that's 2. That's 2 G1 wins at 8 furlongs. So she's definitely going for that mile champ title. 20,000 points. We needed that desperately. And that's where we will call the episode for here today. Appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel. There will be a new episode uploaded day after tomorrow. So get back to that schedule because I haven't been on the schedule what seems like for the most of the month of June and the beginning of July. I've just been so busy with work. I mean, I have more than one job, so it's, you know, I like my money and I have goals I need to make, so I work a lot, but it's fine. Like I'm managing. It's not like it's not stressing me out too much. I wish I had more time to like play video games and just kind of live stream with you guys. That's all. But you know, real life adult responsibilities talk, man. You know, you have to take care of your business at the end of the day. And you get to YouTube obviously when you can. So that's gonna do it. Appreciate you guys on the support on the channel. As always, next episode we will get into breeding because it's May. You guys know obviously the best time to really breed in this game is the summer. That way your 2-year-olds aren't sitting around for 6 months being aggravated that they haven't raced. I still don't know what I'm going to do with Desert Diver and Wings of War. Like, if I retire her, let's actually figure this out now. If I retire Wings of War, it'll be 4 brood mares over here and 1 sire. Wings of War and Desert Diver? I mean, 87 GR rank, it might work. He's at 84 turf speed and 83 stam, 81 dirt stam. Like, he's got the stamina in there. His temper's not good. Incline and guts are great. Front runner leg type. So if I look at him and I look at Wings of War, just to compare. So she's got decent stam. The stam is pretty much the same for both of them. Desert Diver is a little bit stronger, so that's okay. Speed, I'm worried about that. Like I don't really care about the dirt speed rating. Like I don't run these type of horses on dirt. Most of them aren't dirt horses anyways. But the speed I'm worried about, because his speed was what, 82 or 83 maybe? Between 81 and 83. Hers is 75. So she's only 6 points off, but I don't want the speed to drop. Like Desert Diver is better than her in both of those categories, but she's got a good distance. She has a Procedure leg type, so definitely if we breed those two, I expect that horse to want to be a Procedure or a front runner. No issues with me. I mean, with stamina on a horse like that can stay at the front, I'll be okay. And a decent speed rating. The temper is probably not going to be the best still, 2 or 3 stars tops. Everything else should be pretty nice. And a pretty lengthy growth type. I think I'm going to do Wings of War and Desert Diver, because he hasn't worked with anybody else. Like, who else am I going to breed him with, you know? Like, none of the other girls like him, for whatever reason. Wings of War may be his perfect match made in Gallop Racer horse racing haven. You know, whatever, so... we'll see. But that's what I plan on doing, because, like, I don't know who else I'm going to breed Wings of War with anyways. And I still want to save the other gals for some of the colts we're racing now and figure that out. So, we'll tackle that in the next episode. Appreciate you guys' all the support on the channel. As always, the time this video is uploaded, which should be, like I said, maybe the 17th or the 18th. Probably the 18th, which would be on a Sunday. I should be uploading, or maybe I've already uploaded, the tutorial video and the, like I said, introductory video for the Gallop Racer World Cup Series we'll be doing here on the channel, where you guys will actually be able to participate along with me. Whenever I upload it, just obviously be mindful for that. Probably after this video, I would imagine. Actually, I'll upload it tomorrow. So this video will probably be uploaded on Sunday the 18th. I'll upload that Gallop Racer World Cup introductory video tomorrow on Monday to kick off the week. And then on Tuesday, you'll have episode 2, which I'm actually about to record now. So you'll have 3 days at least back to back of some the Gallop Racer World Cup video probably won't have racing in it, but I'll just say, you know, there'll be 3 videos back to back. That'll do it. Appreciate you guys on the support. Until next time, the Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great fantastic day. I will see you later, and goodbye.